What's going on, guys? Your local asshole here. Hope you're all having a great day. Your local asshole's doing great. Today I am sharing an embarrassing story. Probably one of the most embarrassing stories back when I was 12 years old. So let's share a little bonus story for you. Keep in mind, this is fake. It was quarter streets of dawn in New York. Me and freaking Nick Tism Gaming were doing black tar heroin, listening to some Little Pump, having a good time, when all of a sudden, a Lamborghini strolls up, and who is it? None other than I Am J Station. I Am J Station is holding his waifu pillow. Times are tough on him. And Napoleon Dynamite walks out, and J Station's like, "You guys look like a bunch of retards." And Napoleon Dynamite's like, "Gosh, don't say that, you freaking idiot. Gosh." I'm J Station does an apology video, gets demonetized. 2 weeks later, he gets remonetized. Video's doing great, back on the streets, and here we are into this story time. So, this story time is the meat of the meat of the thing, the meat of the deal of the video. So, it starts out, there were three people, me, two other guys that were, one lived next door to me. He had a hot tub, keep that in mind. So, we went to a pool that was still relevant, but it's no longer there. So, we, basically went to the pool, hung out for a little bit, and I was getting ready to head home, and like, "Oh yeah, we're heading home too. We're going to go to the hot tub." I'm like, "Cool, can I hang out for a way, guys?" She's like, "Sure, go on ahead. More the merrier." So we went to, we had to cut through a few different places. We had to cut, below this pool was like, there was a hill up above the pool. You would go down, cut through a park, and then there would be like a cement concrete place, and then you get in the neighborhood where we lived in at the time, and he was like literally next door to me, whatever. But basically, I'm gonna keep these guys' names safe. We'll call one Ethan and G. Okay. So, basically what happened was, when we were walking down to the park, I realized I had to shit. Like, I no joke, no scam, had to shit. Like, I had to shit like a racehorse, so I tried to open the park public door or whatever. But it was locked, so I'm like, "Oh shit, what do I do? So, I think I try to at least make it. So, I make it halfway, and I'm like, "Oh god, I'm like quenching cheeks right now." So, there was like a cement kind of factory place, and there was a few trees. Now, I'm not no animal going to poop out in public. If I am, I'm going to do it behind a bush. So, I'm like, "Hold on, guys, I have to use the restroom." He's like, "Alright, go back." So, they go on ahead of me, and what I fucking literally do is I go poop behind a bush. Like, I poop behind a bush like a fucking wild animal. And god, I just looking back at that is going to make me cringe now. Just listen to it. Oh my god, I just feel so embarrassed about it. Oh my god. I literally pooped up behind a bush. I'm like, it's better to dookie in a bush than in my fucking swim trunks at the time. And so eventually I get there. I eventually walk up to, I had to literally stop by to wipe my ass because there ain't no leaves because this wasn't fall. This wasn't fall, so I went to wipe, and I'm like, "I'll be right back." He's like, "Did you go poop?" I'm like, "Yeah, I pooped behind what's it called? I pooped behind behind a tree by the cement place." I'm sorry, I still cringe but laugh at it at the same time. And better yet, to have like the gameplay while I'm telling the story, it's literally cleaning the toilets and mafia. So besides that, oh my god. And then tell my friend Ethan, I'm like, "Yeah, Ethan, I went behind a bush." It's like, "No fucking way." I'm like, "Oh yes." He's like, "Go wipe your ass immediately." I'm like, "That's what I was going to do. I ain't no crazy person." He's like, Okay. And but his friend G was just crying. He was laughing so hard he was crying. I'm like, you guys are probably going to meme on me now. And it's like, yeah, pretty much. So I get home, I wipe my ass, and I basically hang out in the hot tub with them for a little bit, because I love hot tubs, to be honest. Let's be real. Hot tubs are the best. Oh, that is probably the most awkward and most embarrassing story I've ever told, and it will never, ever be told to anyone. Not really. It will be told on YouTube. But yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more embarrassing stories on me, please press a white like and I will sell my dignity to you guys like a back alley hooker. Also, I apologize for the lack of videos. I was doing good for the time, but I unfortunately can't because my computer is just so slow, and hopefully by the beginning of winter or whatever, by like Christmas, I'll get a new PC. And I can get rid of this one. So yeah, if you guys want, we can play. I'll be able to have some more gameplay, maybe some Warzone, maybe some other games besides some older games. So just be patient with me. I really appreciate it if you guys are patient. Thank you much for subscribing. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.